It's more of a chip on my shoulder. I always play with a chip on my shoulder, but it's just going to get bigger. So.
Hey, Brenton, have you talked with the Steelers? And if so, how's that interaction been?
Yeah, it's been great, especially like knowing Pat and previously knowing the tight ends coach from when he came here. I believe it was like 2 or 3 years ago. It's been great. Coach Roberts is a really good dude, very smart football mind. When we were at the combine, I sat down and we talked ball, talked my backstory, talked about Pat, like even talked a little bit of smack. I think somebody asked me at the combine, like who would win in basketball, one-on-one, whatever. Like it's just how me and Pat are. Like we're very competitive, so it's cool. Like especially having a connection with like Pat, like a guy so close in my life, such a close friend for me. It's very cool.
Now, who would win one-on-one if you and Pat played?
I'm not going back to that again. Yeah, he heard the original answer. I'm not trying to go.
Sorry,
he's a very confident.
Sorry, I wasn't here, so I didn't hear.
I'm not trying to be on Instagram again.
No.
But we're both great players. That's what I'll say.
What's been the most difficult part of the process for you so far?
Yeah, I think the most difficult process, part of the process so far has been just being away from my family. Like I was isolated when I went down to Florida, and like that's always kind of been a hard thing for me. Like I'm so close with my family, my mom, my brother, my stepdad, everybody in my life, my grandparents. So I'm very close with them, and it's sometimes like being alone it's not easy, but I know I'm not alone. I know God's always with me, so I know He's always looking after me, and I know my mom and my family members are one call away, so that's definitely the hardest part of it. But like I said, like I'm very thankful to play this sport, so I don't take it for granted.
Have you gotten to know Mike Tomlin, and how would you kind of describe him?
I've never met Mike Tomlin before, but like just watching, like I know how the Steelers move, I know how the Steelers operate. Great team, obviously.
We talked a little bit about your journey at the Rose Bowl. Talking about before you got to Penn State, never being on a plane, being up the West Coast. To be on this journey and now to be on the cusp of the NFL, what does that feel like when you think back to when you're 16, 17 to now?
Yeah, it's very surreal. Like I go back now and like I posted a video. Penn State posted some videos of me at the combine, and like it just looks unreal. Like because you always dream about that stuff as growing up as a kid. Like I always wanted to be in this position, and I'm in it now. So I just want to make the most of it, show people who I am, and give it my best shot. And hopefully it does good for me. Hopefully I know God will lead me in the right direction, on the right path.
Do you have any plans for what you're going to do for the draft as far as watching it?
Yeah, it just depends when I get picked, what the projections look like. If I'm getting picked later, probably won't do anything. But if I get picked early, day 2, whatever it is, I'll probably hang out with some friends, have my family around, and throw a little party. But just depends.
More guys.
It looked like the Dolphins showed some interest in. I think Coach McDaniel was here. Yeah. They just lost the Penn State tight end. Is there any kind of relationship in terms of interest there?
Yeah, there's a relationship in terms of interest. Mike McDaniel, he's a great coach, and he's a great football mind. I would love to play in that system. Obviously, Mike played in it last year, so it's cool to see a former Penn State guy in it and just be successful. So. Yes, we had meetings at the combine, talked a little bit today, and I think he's very interested in who I am and what I can bring to the table. Maybe that's a landing spot for me, maybe not, but I'd be thankful to play anywhere.
Kind of an obvious